Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Bitcoin update for 18 January Tuesday. So talking about Bitcoin once again, here we are with the Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And yesterday I drew this, support line right there, but that support line it got lost right now, and now we're looking to actually go and make that, maybe potential double bottom, and then from here move to the upside as well. So diving into the 4 hour time frame, I'm gonna show you this. Yeah, here we are, and it seems like it is interested to a little bit to go to the downside as well, and you're gonna see Bitcoin potentially making. I'm really interested to see if this double bottom is really gonna play out. I don't know, but maybe could just go all the way down to 39,000. But if you start losing this 39,600, oh man, that means that we are really gonna go way more down to $35,000, to the $35,000. And of course, we don't want to see that go all the way to $35,000. What we want to see, of course, is Bitcoin to go up, down here, make that double bottom, and then continue. Now, a lot of people are saying, talking about the double bottom, but the market makers, I don't know if they are going to allow that double bottom to actually happen and make people happy that, hey, we're now going up. It could be potentially that you just lose 39,734 here and maybe go all the way down from there. So who knows? Who knows? That's a scenario that could happen as well. Now on the weekly, the baddest news that I'm gonna deliver right now to you is that uh, something that we never really want to see happen has happened basically. So what happened? We got this 55 EMA being lost, and then you clearly went up to that 55 EMA, you got rejected, and that's an issue. That's a very big problem. It is a big problem because anytime you lose the 55, it could be indicating that the bear market scenario is going to happen anytime soon. Now here we are, and of course, on the weekly, I talked about this potential bear flag, which can lead you all the way down to $24,000. Okay, it could take you all the way down to $24,000, and then we equally have this big head and shoulder that could take you to $24,000. Now, the only thing I want to see is that you close below this yellow line, back tested and fail. Then that for me is a big indicator that game over. It might be a very big dump ahead of us. And last time I'm gonna tell you one more thing is that this week itself, the next 5 days, you do want to see Bitcoin getting above this EMA, which is the 55 EMA. If it doesn't get across the 55 EMA, that's gonna be a very big trouble. We're gonna be in a big trouble, by the way. Okay, if you start losing the 55 for good, because last time you lost it here. Do you see that down there? You actually passed the retest with the green candle again. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what happened here. So going back into this area, first of all, you had this red candle. Then when the week opened up, I'm going to show you this one. When this week opened up, the next week when it opened up, it still opened up below the 55 EMA. And it went below the 55 EMA, and people thought, okay, we've lost the 55. But what happened is you made a quick wick to the downside, and then you moved to the upside and made that green candle. Go down, go up, made a big green candle, passed the retest of the 55. Then from there, we made another green candle, another one, and then another one, right? And then from there it just kept on surging on to the upside and made a nice good September dump, which was another bull flag potentially, and then you continue to move up as well. Now the scenario is that this particular thing could happen again. Whatever happened down here back in July, a lot of people remember this place right now. Whatever happened here could be potentially the same thing that is about to happen again, just right there. Now, if this one doesn't repeat itself like this, then my friend, I think we're ready to actually go way more down, way more down. I mean, like seriously, way more down, because you're losing 55, you're losing this big support. You don't have any other option. What are you gonna say? Go up? No, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, of course. And we're gonna be in a big, big trouble. But anyways, time will tell. We still have some few days to go, so keep an eye on losing this yellow line. Go to tradingview.com. Try to see if it closes below the yellow line. Then that's it. Okay, snap your fingers like Thanos and leave the earth, guys. Now there's one more thing though I noticed, and whatever actually, I'm gonna dive into the daily time frame right there, and it's something, a pattern that I noticed. And Bitcoin has the habit of repeating its own history. So I'm actually gonna zoom out of things and hide the EMAs here. Right. So whatever you're looking right now has happened before. Okay, has happened before. Bitcoin previously, two times, it repeated uh, its own structure back to back again, and it could be repeating this structure once again. Now, what you're seeing here on the daily, what you see here, could be the same thing that you see right there. It could be the same thing. Consolidate, make fake outs, and boom, 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 and then move to the upside, right? That's the scenario until February, or potentially until March. Now, what I noticed is that this big, 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 big thing that you see, even the head and shoulder that you just noticed right there, is like a repetition of what you see right here. Very, very, very same thing. Now, this one is a very, very small version of this one, right? And whatever happened with this bigger version could be what is going to happen with this smaller version. Look, you went up like this, you came down. You went up like this, you came down. You make the distribution up right there. You made the distribution up, small distribution up right like that. You went down like this and then up. You went down like this and then up. You throw all the Bitcoin down, and then you threw all the Bitcoin down. And then you actually made some bounces like this, and then you went down. And then you make another bounce like this one, exactly, and then you're going down. So what happened here, what happened at the last, very, very last moment when everyone got absolutely bearish? It went up like this, and look, went up, came down, made a double bottom, and then boom. This could be the same thing, went up, came down, and that's the reason why I'm looking for this double bottom, and I've been mentioning this on the Discord. Make a double bottom to 38,000 or 37,000 or 39,000, and people say, yay, we're gonna go down. And then what happens? Double bottom plays out, and then you completely shoot to the upside, and after that you don't look backwards. Now, why do I say that patterns play? Why do I say this? Now, it did play. I'm gonna show you what happened here. Do you see this Elliott wave theory? I'm gonna show you the not the Elliott wave theory, basically the Wyckoff distribution. Whatever happened here, do you see? Whatever happened here also happened here, a small version of what happened here. Like, we were going up like this, came down, down, doom, 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 went all the way down. Okay, now from here again you went up like this, went up, and then you made that distribution, and then you went down A, B, and then the C, and then you find support exactly where you were supposed to find it. This support here, that support right there is just the same. Like, you find support when it came nearly this place and this place. Bitcoin likes to mirror everything. I'm going to show you once again. So this, what you see here, the uprise that you saw there, is a very, very small version of this uprise that you just saw right there. Understand that? And then you went up like this, and this structure is also the same. You went up like that, and that structure is also the same. Then you went for the A, B, C. In here you went for the A, B, bigger C, and then you consolidated and then pushed to the upside, and then you consolidated and then pushed to the upside. So it could be again a history, just the same thing that has repeated. And I've noticed Bitcoin likes to do this very often, most of the times. If you just notice it, Bitcoin likes to do it. Now, it's not a bad thing, of course, if you go to 38,000 and make a double bottom, or 39,000, at least just make the double bottom. As long as you're making that double bottom, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, you could shoot to the upside. But if you just don't make that double bottom at all, and you start ending below, closing below the 55 from the weekly, and you just ignore everything else, and then that means that okay, the history is not going to repeat itself, and there's a new structure upon us. Maybe that the so-called bear market is upon us. But I think it's too early to call for the bear market. It's quite early for us to say the bear market is upon us, because whenever I look at the BLX, and when I zoom out of the BLX on the daily, I mean, this curve is a very extended curve that I'm just noticing right now. We are right at this place at the moment. We're just right there. If you actually zoom out of things, if you look at January and the small time frames, this is where you are. And look, you're still very, very at the low place. At the low place, you have a surge to the upside pending to this resistance, which could be $700,000 for Bitcoin. Yes, it has happened in history as well. If I dive into the weekly time frame, okay, um, it's always good to have a check on this support and resistances line all the time. So you make one curve like this, another curve like that, and I've spoken before that this could be a very, very long extended curve like this until look where this takes you, 12th of December 2022. So start of the year could be very ugly for any coin in general, but after that, by the end of the year, you might see Bitcoin to 100,000 plus of the prices as well. So the only thing I'm waiting for is for Bitcoin to make that double bottom, and then we're gonna talk in the later updates in the future. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.